Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Let's Try Whatever Game. And this time we are playing the Banner Saga. I do believe this might be a little bit more of a complicated one to demonstrate because I'm not entirely sure how it works. Again, never played this game at all. This one I bought again as a Steam release, Steam sale, there we go. And this one is about you live through an epic role-playing Viking saga where your strategic choices directly affect your personal journey. Make allies as you travel with your caravan across the stunning yet harsh landscape. Carefully choose those who will help fight a new threat that jeopardizes an entire civilization. Every decision you make in travel, conversation, and combat has a meaningful effect on the outcome as your story unfolds. Not everyone will survive, but they will be remembered. So we're literally just going to go in for a new game. Oh. So the story of the story in the Banner Saga changes based on okay. You would have read that, I'm sure. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving back destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. What? Driving black destroyers called Dredge. Now, I'm sure you would have read that as well. I wasn't very quick at doing it because I wasn't realizing what the words were. And this is pretty cool.
Several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, the largest of the trade cities on the vile human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
Looks very nice.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
So I'm guessing that's giants walking along and these are just normal, like, humans, so to say. Yeah. And they got horns. And a great big beast. Okay, something seems to be going on here. Okay then. Do I get into the gameplay now? Maybe? Loading? Awesome. I don't know what he just said, but okay. So this is a strategically based bit. I think there might be more to it than this, but anyway. It looks pretty cool as it is. And there's all these people around here. So anyway, let's read that. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Okay. So, we've just come in to rescue these people, I'm assuming, and the guys in red, well, this is who obviously lives here, I'm guessing. These are like criminals, and we're coming in and we're just going to help. And I just like how there's one of our people just leaning there watching. Obviously the rest of these people are as well. Not sure why that would be the case. I would have thought, like, people would have been panicking. But still, anyway, let's do that. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. It's your turn to act. as in this person's, okay, who is Shield Banger? Is that really your name? Okay. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your Shield Banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Okay. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Val, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Yes. I assume like more people can take on the giants than another human, so to say. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to continue. Move your shield bearer here and here to get him into attack range. Ugh. So, click there. Okay, and then click the check mark, and he's in attack range. Okay. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Any ally tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking on his tile. Right. Excuse me. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon, 2, 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. Strength being 5, armor is weaker. Right. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Right, so you have 5 strength and you have 4 there. 4, I assume. Armor blocks strength damage, but now can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you can then open them up to take more damage in the future. I really need to look through the whole thing. The enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength and confirm your choice. Do that, and confirm my choice, and then smack. Okay, well. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Cool. So, roguelike kind of thing, I think, is this term to, like, upgrade your characters. Because it literally just said improve your characters, so you can do that. Cool. I like how there's like fire along here. Is that like interactive on the board? Like if you walk across it, it will get you on fire or something? After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate even if you are outnumbered. How does that work? So if I'm outnumbered, I get to move more times than each individual of the enemy? Is that how you're meaning? I assume? Just by being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage thanks to your shield banger's high armor. Right. I didn't really see what his armor was exactly, but hey. Now is your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on the gold tiles, a character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Excuse me. I've just eaten, so this is not the best of time for me to try and talk, is it? Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into range now. Move! Right. Standard attacks only attack a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him the unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Clicking your character's tile will bring up all his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Click the purple ability icon. I didn't actually click on him, I clicked the thing, but yeah. So clicking on character, yeah, click on that. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy and then confirm your choice. Do that. Can I click both? No, I just have to confirm and he'll click and... Oh, I see, it's a full swing. Achievement unlocked, Warhawk. Okay, and then more stuff. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Twice in a row? I assume. I don't quite get that. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest and regain 1 willpower. Chieftain will rest this turn. Right. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Right. Click the fist and then the stars above the fist add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. Exertion is all color coded, so I'm kind of understanding this, I suppose. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. So do that, click the star, then do that, and then dead. And that's that. Victory. The foes lying dead at your... Oh, no, too late. I assume that's just a generic thing that comes through each time. +5 renown and continue.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
Interesting.
I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay, cool. So I know there's definitely a storyline to this, and I'm quite interested in it so far already. Chapter 1, the only sun has stopped. Only the sun has stopped. Get my words in the correct time. Okay. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Right. Do I X that, or do I assume I X that? And it comes up with it. Okay. Eric, I assume. Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? I don't know how to do these names. Ubin isn't it? Oh, it's how it's multi-choice thing as well. So obviously it's how it says is it interacts. It how you choose depends on the future sort of thing. So I can be a bit blunt of like, what do you want? I can be like, I have no interest, or I can just be kind and like understanding. So I'm just gonna go with 1. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. Depends on what kind of character you want to play here, I suppose. So, and do I have to, is it just this character? I'm assuming I'm this person that I'm playing as at the moment. So do I get to choose other people's kind of people? So I'm trying to be nice kind of person, but so I'm just going to go with 1 again. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want exactly? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. Is there anyone left to worry about? I know who can tell us. If there's anyone. Okay. Right, so click the market tent to visit the merchant. Okay, so I can do more maneuvering around here at times. Okay, but I've only got that option at the moment. So there's a map instance in it as well, and you still have a quill in your hand, despite having moved. Interesting. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open face houses and eroded stalls. Coloured canvases flop on a briny, I think that's how you think, briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. I don't know if that's the right term. I am not in the mood today. For what? Oh, for what? Talking to an idiot. Okay. That's nice of you. The Scalfing's chieftain, I haven't actually paid attention to how long. This has already gone 15 minutes. This is going to be a long episode if I'm actually going to do anything much with this. I might have to be cutting it down. The Scalfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago. So when you tell me what rat... That's a bit over the top. The rest of them crawled back into... Nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. So I can either need some help here, I don't have the patience for this, or say nothing. He said that he could handle it. I can inquire nicely, I assume that would be nicely, if he would need some help. I could just butt in, or I can do as he say and just let him handle it. I'll ask him. I had a change of heart, I hope you do give us a hard time. To what? Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah. I can intimidate. I could pay him. I could do nothing. I don't know the character enough to know whether paying him is a good thing or not. I could intimidate. I'm a big guy. But I don't know what he's like, so I'll just pay him. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. Oh, are we done here? I didn't realise there was another one of us here. Gunnoff, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Do I say he looks like a frog? I'll just say he looks good. I'm glad you care. I don't think it's that bad. I don't know if green goes with red because of your hair, but it doesn't look that bad. Goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scalping. If they're clicking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the group. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where is this place again? After this, I'm done here. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Where is this place again? Would be useful to know, but shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? I'm a strategic person. What a luxury. Come on, you've already mocked up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise, double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. All about the money. Right, okay, meat house up there. Right, there's nothing else I can click on right now? No, there's a blue boat there as well. Do that one. You arrive in front of what must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Volga. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door. I could sit it out. That would be, not so great. I could just burst straight in, but I'm a tactical kind of person. So you're walking through the front door? They ran to a meat house so far. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. There's a group of people there. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn, wide-eyed, drunken scalfings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead stains in the process. This is why you don't necessarily go straight in the front door, I suppose, because then this happens. Oh, I see. I'm just standing there, am I? And it's just down to me, here. Hey? Why is he not fighting? Or, no, wait, no, hang on. He was the guy leaning the first time, wasn't he? And it was just these two? I think it was. Interesting. Click a unit to deploy them into any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button to start the battle. Right, so I can place these however I want. And I've got 4 people. Right, so I don't know quite how the stats line up necessarily, so I'm gonna maybe put the both of them there. I'm gonna put you on either side, like so. You've got 12-10, you've got 11-9, you've got 7-15, and you've got 9-8. Interesting, you're actually quite a bit more beefier than both of these two. Actually, no, you've got a lot more strength, but you've got better armor than those two. And you're the weakest out of us all, which is kind of, although you're the same as him in a way. So in actual fact, I kind of want you right in the middle of things, I think. So I'm going to move you like that, and I'm going to move you like that, I'm going to move you there. Because you've got, yeah, and we'll be like that. So, okay. Cool, and I'm ready. I was hoping for more of a fight than this. Really? 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 It's this guy first, which is cool because he's got the best. I didn't see what it said. Look at the back or something or another. So I can move all the way forward to get to, like, him. Or I can just move forward in general. I suppose if I was there, I would have actually got to him in one turn, but never mind. If I do that, I'm going to get surrounded. If I do that, I'm a little bit better. Who goes next? One of them, but I don't know which one. Will it say if I click on it? One at the back, then my guy gets to go, then another one there, then my guy, obviously. Okay, right, so we're on you. Stone wall, interesting. What's that do? No, I don't want to actually do it, I just want to... No. Can I back click? No? There we go. I was hoping... Oh, right. Adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Cool. Stonewall 1 blocks 3 damage per hit. 1 round. That's kind of an interesting thing, because I'm kind of oversized. So that kind of would be useful to do, but they're not going to necessarily be an important thing right now. So I think I'm going to just try and get to him. And take a hit on him. That's going to take a couple of those. We've got enough. And then just attack him. Attack. So what's our strength? We've got like 10, 6, 4... Like, well, we're going to do 4. Which, if I do that and that, does that do anything more? No? I thought it was going to tell me how much more it would do, but... Sod it, let's just do that. I've still got this shield wall up. Do that. He's almost down. Right, so we've got one of them. He's going to try and get to me. Oh, he doesn't get to move. Right, okay, so we've got this guy. What kind of things has he got? Click on you. You've got Rally. Gives 2 willpower to an ally at any range. Awesome. Kind of useful. I don't know how to get rid of that afterwards. Oh, I like it. So, you haven't really got anywhere to reach, so I'm just going to move you to there. And that's going to be it. Yeah, end turn. Because someone's going to come up to you at least, but then that will give us a chance. Oh, you've moved into a good little spot for me to get to. If I do that, that's an extra move. But it does mean I can then attack you. Well, I'm going to do it anyway because I've got some amount of willpower. I can't do that. I'm just going to attack you. Apparently I can only do it for 3. I don't know what that'll do. I don't want to use up all my willpower, so I'm just gonna do 1 hits at least. And people can just do stuff. Right, you can move into there and then you can finish him off. You can do a lot more damage apparently. Interesting. Of course, because you've got the most strength. Right, so you've got the most strength. You're just a little bit more. You're the tank in that you take the hits. You're the damage in that you make the hits. Right. So I don't really need to hit him, but don't really need to do that. Just hit him. Yeah, go for it. Cool. You're going to come in and try and take me on, but you're not going to get very far. Right, now it's your turn. I could finish you off. I can move there. What kind of ability do you have? Yours is just that shield one, isn't it? Yeah, don't really need that. Can you... Okay, just want to move. Right, okay. I can do 2 damage to him, or I can do 4 damage to him, even though he's got 4 already. Interesting. Just hit him. It's fine. We don't need to do anything more, because that's just going to do that. Raid Master. Cool. He doesn't get very far. If I move forward 1, I can do a 3 damage to you. Yeah. Sure, we'll do that. Nope, I don't want to do that. Back on that, I want to attack. Slightly bit of a... You've got the most health. I think you're the chieftain type person, aren't you? You've got a couple of extra willpower. Let's just add it in. Do 5. Awesome. I suppose it does 1 for each one. Oh, hello. Well, that's an interesting move. You've got a lot of... Okay, I need to really think about it a bit more. No. What's that? Rest? No, I don't want to do that. Let's just attack him. Let's do a break with that. So that'll be 3. That's going to be 3. That'll bring it down to 2, and then hopefully he can do a kill on him on his turn. You're just going to do a 1 to him. You can do 7. I'm going to get him down straight away. Yep. I can't do another thing by the looks of it. Nope. Let's just get him almost down. They're focusing on him. Oh, of course, because he's losing some. Right, and he's doing that same thing, so he's the same kind of thing. Okay. This is actually kind of difficult. Right, move to him. Can I do Stonewall? That's only going to help him out, and I need to, if anything, help him. Are you really down so low already? Oh, that's not so good. I need to protect him a bit more. Let's add in an extra bit. Let's get him almost dead. That's fine. Right, I could do with a Tempest, really, because you're all around me, aren't you? But I think that might also do allies, maybe. Potentially. Let's get you dead. Don't need to do an extra thing. There we go. Warden. Another renown. Oh, hello. Right, what can you do as yours? Tempest? Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? Return the favour, getting hit triggered. Triggers a counter attack for 1 armor damage. Right, okay. What have we got? We've got 2 of these guys that are who's going next? You, I'm guessing. Yes? No? I don't know who's this. Right, you're that one. So it is the one it highlights, I think. Is it? No? Can't tell quite which one that's meaning. Think that's that guy. So he's got a... he can be killed in time. Right, okay, I think I'm just going to get you. I don't need to add an extra one. Yep, there we go. That's fine, you can do him. Can you... what's your ability? You've only got 1 health. Tempest. I think that means it's going to hit my own guy as well. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, and he's down. That's not good. I hope that doesn't mean that I've lost him. I don't know. I've not done very good. I really didn't do this very good, did I? 6 and 6 and 6 and 6. Right, do that. Add 2. Maybe you'll do 6 damage. Yep, okay. I've only got one hit. Do 3. Yep, fine. And you're gonna hit me back. Right, you've only got you've got 5. You got that. Move there and attack him. Do 2. Better than nothing, I suppose. I've not really been thinking this through very well, I don't think. At all. Get him, you're just going to kill him straight. I know he's just moved, which just means I'm probably going to get it different. They're breaking his armor. That's maybe what I should have been doing a bit better, breaking armor. But you're dead anyway. Come out. Yep. That's going to take effort either way. Just do it anyway. Attack. Yep, do that. And another one just to try and get it quicker. And just do it. So I think I done that bad because... Oh, he's not even dead yet. What? Just kill him. Kill him. There we go. So I think I've done that wrong because I actually lost him. So those lying dead at the feet would regret it. Yeah. Tempered by blood and that. Yeah. Promote is ready for promotion. But do we lose our characters if they fall, or do they just... I don't know. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blue. One banner I know well, Vognir. Next for Val, kingship. Last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long. Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guest arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favour? No, Eric, I've done enough already, but what is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down by the docks. Is there any kind of way that I can do my upgrades? Days of supplies, renown, options. That's just the options in general. I want to do... What's that do? That just does that. Right. Anyway, well, this video's gone on a bit too long. This has been this Banner Saga. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave this video a like. If you would like to see more, then comment down below with #SeeMore, and I will do another episode on it. I would very much like to do another episode on this because I've only just got into it and there's a lot more I want to see on it, but it's all down to you, really. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I forgot to say that in my last 2 videos. Share with your friends as well, because then if you really want to see it more and they say more, then yeah. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now, guys.